Hello, wonderful listeners. Welcome back to Next Level English, the show that clips away your fear of speaking and polishes your language until it shines. I'm Maya, your friendly stylist for words.
And I'm Tom, the conversational barber who's here to give your vocabulary the perfect trim. Today's episode is going to be stylish, practical, and honestly pretty fun. We're at the hair salon.
Exactly. Whether you go for a quick trim, a color change, or a full hair makeover, you'll need the right English to communicate with your stylist. So today, we'll explore 50 natural expressions used at the hair salon.
We'll walk through everything, from booking an appointment to saying I love it at the end. So grab a seat, tilt your head back, and get ready for your English wash and style.
Let's start with what happens before you even sit in the chair. Booking time. When you walk into a salon, you might say, "Hi, I'd like to make an appointment."
Another useful line is, do you have any openings today? It's casual and perfect if you haven't booked ahead.
Or you could ask, "Can I get a haircut tomorrow morning?" Sounds polite, sounds clear, and no confusion.
You can also ask, what time slots do you have available? That gives you options.
And here's a nice detail. If you already have a favorite stylist, say, "I'd like to book with my usual stylist, please."
Simple, relaxed, and friendly. Remember that tone matters. A soft, polite tone always goes a long way.
Especially when someone's about to hold scissors near your head.
Once you're seated, it's all about trying to describe what's in your head, that perfect hair idea that's sometimes hard to express.
Yes, you could start with, "I just want to trim." That means taking off a very small amount to refresh the ends.
Then mirrors, please cut off about 2 inches. Always add a clear length if you know it. It saves both you and your stylist some surprise later.
Or say, "I want to keep the length but clean up the ends." That communicates that you like your current style but want it neater.
And if you want some shape, try, could you add some layers? Layers make the hair lighter and give movement.
You can also ask for bangs or a fringe, depending on the English you're learning, American versus British terms.
When you're not sure, simply say, what do you recommend for my face shape? That invites advice and builds your conversational fluency.
Exactly. Native speakers often talk like that. Asking for suggestions makes you sound natural.
Let's move to a colorful topic, hair dye. Suppose you've decided to go lighter. Say, I'd like to dye my hair a lighter shade.
Or, "Could you touch up my roots?" That means coloring only the part of new hair growth.
There's also a lovely phrase, I want to add some highlights. That's when lighter streaks are added through your hair.
Gentler looks require, "I'd like a balayage." That's a natural, painted-on highlight style.
And if you don't know what color suits you, ask, which color do you think would suit my skin tone?
Fantastic phrase because it keeps the conversation easy and polite. Let's repeat that for listeners who might want to practice. Which color do you think would suit my skin tone?
Perfect repetition helps memory, right?
Always. Repetition is your shampoo for fluency. It keeps your words clean and clear.
Now you're sitting in the chair, cape on, ready for transformation.
Time to talk during the cut. If you want small changes, say, "Could you take a bit more off?"
Or if things look great, say, that's perfect, thank you.
Some people worry if it looks uneven, so "Could you make it a little more even, please?" will help.
And there's a bit shorter at the back, please, which directs the cut clearly.
Let's not forget positive communication. Use, "I really like how this is turning out." It motivates your stylist.
Hairdressers appreciate that, trust me.
Next comes the relaxing moment when they take you to the sink. Ah.
That's the spa moment, right? You can say, could you wash my hair first, please?
Or, "I'd like a deep conditioning treatment." Great phrase to practice.
Listeners, notice how polite everything is. Could you, I'd like, please. These forms make your speech sound natural in English service settings.
Exactly. If you want extra relaxation, say, "Can I get a scalp massage?"
You can also ask questions like, is this shampoo good for colored hair? Or could you recommend a conditioner for dry hair?
Keep that vocabulary: conditioner, treatment, roots, and ends. These words often appear at salons worldwide.
Once the haircut's done, it's time to blow dry and style.
The phrase, "I'd like a blow dry, please," is the classic request. Notice how natural the rhythm sounds. I'd like a blow dry, please.
You can refine it. Could you use a round brush, or can you add some curls?
Maybe you prefer smooth hair. Could you straighten it, please?
You could also request specifics. I'd like my hair to frame my face.
And don't forget, if you want your style to last for an event, ask, could you make sure it holds for the evening?
Or a shorter version, can you spray some hairspray, please?
Now, one of the most charming parts of any salon visit, small talk.
Oh yes, the how's your day been conversations. They build great speaking confidence.
Try asking, has it been busy today? That's safe and natural.
Or how long have you been cutting hair? Showing interest always opens conversation.
You might also say, your salon decor is lovely, or I really like this music. Compliments make conversation flow easily.
And some stylists love giving advice, so you can ask, do you have any hair care tips for me?
That's sneaky English learning, too. You learn vocabulary through a friendly chat.
As your haircut's finishing, you look in the mirror and hesitate a little. Here's language for that moment.
Could you please make it a little shorter? Such a lifesaver phrase.
Or, could you fix this side? It feels uneven.
And if you love it, always say, it looks great. Thank you so much.
Positive feedback builds good service relationships and helps your English sound warm.
Repeat that, friends. It looks great. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Feel that rhythm, that polite intonation. It's what makes English friendly, not just correct.
Then comes the checkout moment. Time to show off polite English once again.
You start with, how much is it, please? Simple and courteous.
You might follow with, can I pay by card? Or do you accept tips?
If you really like a stylist, try, you did an amazing job. I'd love to book my next appointment already.
Yes, that one keeps you connected. Always end with warm appreciation. Thank you very much. See you next time.
Those small thank yous land beautifully in English environments. They signal confidence and gratitude together.
All right, let's do a little review. Repetition locks in fluency, so say these aloud wherever you are now.
Hi, I'd like to make an appointment for a cut and color tomorrow morning. Your turn, listeners.
I want to keep the length but clean up the ends.
Could you add some layers?
Which color do you think suits my skin tone?
I'd like a blow dry, please.
It looks great. Thank you so much.
Excellent practice. The goal is not to memorize all 50 instantly, but to use a few naturally the next time you're in that situation.
Yes, choose 5 of these phrases and try them out at your next salon visit. Real-life practice is the best teacher.
Let's take a short moment to notice some cultural insights at salons.
First, English speakers tend to use softeners like could you, would you mind, please, to sound polite.
Direct statements like cut it short can sound strong. A softer version is could you make it a bit shorter?
Secondly, remember that small talk in English isn't only about hair, it's also social warmth. Making friendly conversation is part of good service culture.
And pronunciation tip, practice stressing the key word. I'd like a trim. I'd like highlights. Could you straighten it? Stress helps clarity.
Another hint, when you're unsure, always ask politely rather than guessing. For example, what does balayage mean? Learning words in the moment builds memory quicker than flashcards.
Let's have a short, realistic salon dialogue to connect the phrases.
Hi, I'd like to make an appointment for a cut and color tomorrow morning.
Sure, what time works best?
Around 10 if possible. Could I also book with my usual stylist, Sarah?
Certainly. Would you like to freshen up your roots again?
Yes, please. I'd like to go a bit lighter this time. Maybe you can suggest a shade that suits me?
I think honey blonde would work perfectly with your complexion.
That sounds lovely. Thank you.
See how natural that sounds? Short sentences, polite tone, and easy rhythm.
And zero panic when communicating at the salon.
We sometimes get asked, what if I don't understand what the hairdresser says?
Great question. You can always say, sorry, could you repeat that more slowly? Or what does that mean?
Or if you need time to think, let me check a photo first. Totally normal.
Yes, bringing a photo helps both sides understand perfectly. You can say, I have a picture of the style I want. Can I show you?
Visual support plus spoken English, ideal combination.
And if something isn't clear during the service, say, could you explain what you're doing? That shows curiosity, not criticism.
Let's quickly expand those hair-related words.
Roots, the part of the hair near the scalp.
Ends, the tips of your hair.
Layers, different lengths creating shape.
Fringe or bangs, the hair across your forehead.
Highlights, lighter streaks.
Low lights, darker streaks.
Balayage, painted natural highlights.
Blow dry, drying with a hairdryer.
Conditioner, moisturizing product.
Scalp, the skin under your hair.
We're turning you into a fully fluent salon client.
Before we close, a quick pep talk.
It's okay to feel nervous speaking in English at salons, but remember, the stylist wants to understand you.
Keep sentences short, pronounce keywords clearly, and use polite tone.
When you don't know a word, describe it instead. For example, if you forgot fringe, say, the hair across my forehead. Amazing communication trick.
And every salon visit becomes a free English lesson.
That's true. Beauty and language in one go.
Let's repeat a few highlights before signing off. Listen and say them out loud.
I'd like to book a haircut, please.
Could you add some layers?
I want to keep the length, but clean up the ends.
Which color would suit my skin tone?
Could you straighten it, please?
It looks great, thank you.
If you practice those sentences, you're set for nearly every conversation in a salon environment.
Remember, polite tone, specific words, calm confidence. That's how your English shines as brightly as your new hairstyle.
And that wraps up another stylish episode of Next Level English.
We hope you leave this episode feeling confident, fluent, and ready to chat your way through any hair appointment.
Take these salon phrases, repeat them, and practice aloud while brushing your hair or drying it. It sounds silly, but really works.
Learning should always fit into daily life, right?
Absolutely. And remember, the best conversations are the ones you actually use. So go ahead, book that appointment and use English proudly.
We'll be back next time with another daily life English theme to keep your skills sharp.
Until then, keep your language as fresh as your look and stay confident, creative, and conversational.
From both of us at Next Level English,
Keep pushing your English to the next level. Bye for now, everyone.
see you next episode.